They're being told you will start basketball at age 6, like Lonzo told us. And whenever you asked him a question, I think he said, 5 words? And he looks terrified whenever he's talking. I asked, have you ever had a disagreement with your father? And he said no. And everyone at this table, we know you at one point or another disagree with your parent, unless you're afraid to disagree with your parent. And what he saw to me looks like he's terrified to go against anything his father says.
I asked my mother.
Welcome to another edition of IMO Sports with Pedro Justice. Kristine Leahy versus LeVar Ball. Here's my take on that. In my opinion, she knows she was wrong. She knows she messed up. She tries to use low blow humor. She tries to talk in code, and basically LeVar Ball called her out on it. I'm not saying that I agree with a lot of the stuff that LeVar Ball says or has said, but when I look back on it, it's like he's just doing marketing. He's going over the top on some things because of marketing. But one thing that you can tell is that he loves his sons and he's not forcing or making them do anything. When you see a person play basketball, you can tell if they love it or if they're doing it because someone else is making them do it. So if she actually knew anything in depth about basketball, she would know and see that they love playing basketball. Now, to what level they can get to, who knows? No one knows that until they pass the test or they don't pass the test. But for her comments to say that they look scared or they're afraid of him and they look like they're forced, that is her trying to take a dig at him. He is a father who is there with his sons. His wife is going through an illness and he went at the hospital with his sons when Lonzo was playing in the tournament. And so I don't think she really knows what she's talking about. Now, commenting on American Ninja Warrior or any of those things, maybe she knows about that. But in this particular topic, she was wrong. And so when she got called out, the only thing she could do is play her cards. And you may ask, what are her cards? Well, you have things against women? Did he say he had anything against women? He did not say that. When he said they don't have to buy the shoes, he went back and clarified that he was actually talking to her about that. Go back and listen. Then when he made the remark about Jason Whitlock, he was making a dig back at him because he questioned LeVar Ball as a father. A dig. Now you want to say, oh, you're playing the weight? Did he mention anything about weight? Eating snacks, does that have to automatically mean the person is overweight? Or is that just where your mind went to, Kristine Leahy? Because you're already thinking that. And so you're just trying to come to the defense of Jason Whitlock because he jumped in and did his little song and dance with his hat and tiptoed around it, where he puts down young athletes because he's trying to gain a footing in the sports world because no one really knows who he is. So he's still trying to make a name for himself after all of this time. I remember him trying to be on the sports reporters on ESPN. He's just not good at it. Or he's on any of the ESPN shows in the afternoon and he's just not good at it. Jason Whitlock is a D+, C- level commentator, analyst. And that's the bottom line because he tries to take this opposing view so that it makes him stand out, but it actually makes him look like a novice, like he actually doesn't know anything about the sports. He made comments about Serena Williams and her figure and how she looks. And he made comments about LeBron James and Donald Trump. I mean, he seems like he's so out of touch with reality and what's going on in the world today that it makes his opinion look foolish. And so I know they're on Fox and they're trying to stick together, but Jason Whitlock and Kristine Leahy, they look foolish right now. And they got into it with Charlemagne. What's the purpose of doing that? I mean, he's going to win. He's going to talk about it more than you're going to talk about it. So he's just going to make you look stupid. So leave it alone. Now she tries to play victim. Oh, I didn't know. She's trying to backtrack because she got called out for trying to take jabs at him. And then she tried to play her cards the woman card, oh, you're sexist, and oh, you're making fun of fat people. And he was not doing either thing. It's like, if it gets hot in the kitchen, you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. And so that's why he was putting you in your place. LeVar Ball is a marketer. LeVar Ball is going to stand up for his kids. And that's the bottom line. And so that's why he made the remark. I don't know if you have kids or not, but if you did have kids, you would know if someone says something about your children, you're going to defend them. So playing these cards and playing the victim, it didn't work out. Because one thing is, when you offend women, they come after you. But guess what happened? Women are not going after LeVar Ball. Why? Because when they got the full story, they realized that Kristine Leahy was playing victim and she was in the wrong for talking about his kids. Let me know what you think about this. Until next time, it's Pedro Justice.